Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today we're going to be jumping into some fixed your fail raids at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, everyone, so you can see WHF is taking on Independence right now in the Champions World League Invite Division. The score is 106 to 80. The stats down below are not up to date yet, but you can kind of get an idea. We're doing pretty well. We cleared 10s. They're about to clear 10s as well, but our 11v11 game is pretty good. We need to get 2 more 11s, and then we have all the shots at the 12s and see what we can do. But let's go ahead and jump into the purpose of today's video, which is to fix some of the fails that happened at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. So the first one we're going to jump into is a hit on number 38. And so let's go ahead and find the fail first on 38, and then we will determine what failed and why it failed that way. So this first one is King Tut coming in here. He's got some of these hogs, so let's see what he does. So he drops a golem over here to tank this mortar. And he's going to drop another one up here, and he's going to have the wall wrecker come charging into the core like this with the queen behind. Drops a baby dragon, gets picked off with the seeking air mine. So let's see if that baby dragon makes a big difference right there. So let's see. So the wall wrecker is going in, it's going to break through this wall. And remember, so this is a failed raid, and we will watch what he makes a change and to fix it. So the next attack here. So what is the cause of this fail, right? So that's a big thing that you want to keep your eye out on these first raids, right? Because you know they're going to fail. So the king and the queen push their way into the base here. Out comes the baby dragon, Valkyries. Here is the queen. The wall wrecker is making a nice charge into this base and has Valkyries, right? So the Valkyries are going to come out. I think they're going to break through one more wall there. There's the raid, yep. So one more wall, and then they're going to go right to the queen. They're going to come back, and they're going to actually take her out. So that looks good so far, right? So let's see what happens to this queen. She's going to step up, grab that cannon, and then she's going to wrap up this way, which the baby dragon would have taken that out, but the queen goes up that way. So now the hogs are moving through the base just like this, right? So we'll go ahead and speed this up here ×2, and he's trying to move his way through. There are some skellies. I think he barely just missed those skellies from that poison, so he wasn't able to get them. And then these hogs are just getting picked off a little one by one at a time, right? Drop some goblins on the town hall, and the hogs are trying to move their way through and wasn't able to get this, right? So now let's go ahead and jump into the raid that was able to triple this. So we'll jump into number 38 here, and this was Credit coming in. And let's go ahead and take a look at what he did, right? So he's going to kind of almost repeat this entry a little bit. Drops an archer on this army camp right here. Drops a golem right here on this, so it's looking the same. We do have a live, but we're going to just be covering these replays in the video here. So drops a balloon, pulls a seeking air mine, and now the baby dragon is going to be able to take this down, right? So obviously in our fresh attack, you wouldn't know what that's there, but let's see the value that this baby dragon does, right? So these golems are going to charge their way into the base here with the queen, but look at this. He is deciding not to take his king, right? So this king is not going to be used on the charge into this base right here. So the wall wrecker's going through, golems as well, but there is no king. Wall wrecker dodges that wall. Pretty interesting. Looks really weird moving past that wall right there. There is the Valkyries coming out of the CC, and I don't think he's going to actually able to break that with his wall wrecker. But the Valkyries will break through the wall and go ahead and grab that queen. So that's not a problem there. But look, so now that this is down, the queen is going to help step up and be able to grab more inside this core. And so he does have a few giants this time. So where are you going to use this giants, right? So the queen picks off these skellies, which actually helps a little bit. Now this giant's going to come up here, and it's going to tank this Tesla, and he's going to drop some hogs right behind that. So nice job, a nice adjustment right there. Has 3 more heal spells. This is looking a lot stronger, a lot better. Queen Pop's ability gets so much more value through this core. Drops a giant on this archer tower over here. You're going to see some more hogs come behind this giant. And then here's the king. This is a big difference right here. So this king is going to come this way and clear the enemy king this side. So before, the hogs tried to make it their way around, and then the enemy king helped beat them through, and there just wasn't enough HP on these hogs. So the king takes down the enemy king, the Tesla, and the skellies, and he has plenty of hogs to move through the back side of this base. So nice adjustment to fix that fail. Has a final heal spell, drops it over the bomb tower right there. So credit comes in and fixes that 10v10. So very a nice job. We'll go and put in ×4. Doesn't need that final poison spell. So you can see the small little adjustments to get the triples in your Vortex. All right, so this next one is going to be a queen charge minor attack that doesn't get it. So you're going to see it drops a balloon and a baby dragon right here. Gonna try, right? So since this baby dragon's on the left side, he's gonna try to get the queen to walk this way up the base, right? He does have a stone slammer, so let's see how he's gonna use that, right? So this baby dragon's getting targeted, takes down the army camp. But the queen, a big thing that you want to see with the queen, was dropped right here. So she steps here, picks this off, picks this off, picks this off, right? So now let's see the direction that she's going to go. Drops the wall, stone slammer, opens up this wall right here, but then she goes right? So she doesn't take this down, but she goes this way, picks this off, but then what's going to happen, right? So she's going to go for that, she's going to go for that. That baby dragon clears that, and now she's going to go down. He wanted the queen to go up and through this way, but since this baby dragon cleared the trash and cleared all this area, the queen had nowhere to go but this way, right? So now he's going to try to adjust. So he wanted the queen to charge in this way, but he's like, all right, well, I'm going to see if I can fix this. The king is going to go this way, right? He's going to clear the trash. Queen is still moving around. Baby dragon is going to go for these healers. Drops a poison, needs this wizard to help pick off this baby dragon right here. Now the miners are going to come this way. The miners were supposed to go this way the whole time. Drops that heal to keep these healers alive. So things are just kind of going south pretty quickly, unfortunately, right? So these miners are with the king. You usually don't ever want your miners with the king. You want the king to be responsible for clearing the trash, and the miners go between your heroes inside the middle of the space, going from defense to defense. Now the queen is aggroing, and we'll go ahead and put this on ×2 here, and you'll see that he is not able to get it. He's going to be able to go get close. Almost was able to save this one, but it wasn't enough. And because of this initial funneling problem, caused the queen to go up the base like this. So we'll go and put it on ×4 here. No more heal spells. Unfortunately, queen does have ability moving through the rest of the space. They're going to pop ability, go through the cannon and that, but just not going to have enough. Going to get in the high 90% right there. So this was 26. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 26, the actual triple on that base here. So we'll go ahead and drop down to 26, and that's going to be right here. So Sadek's coming in, and let's see what he does to adjust, right? So drops the baby dragon, doesn't need the test loon because we found that there was no seeking ear mine. It's going to go here, here, and it's going to go right there. Going to drop the queen there, and then let's see the difference, right? So this is going to go down. Doesn't drop the baby dragon in this area, which means that it's going to keep this stuff as an anchor point for the queen, because the wizard's going to take down that storage. And now the queen's using this as an anchor point and using a wall wrecker instead of the stone slammer to move into this base. So you see, since he was able to keep this stuff up, the queen was able to wrap around here. Now the queen's going to wrap inside the base and go the way he wants. Drops the poison, going to kill the baby dragon, kill the witch, and has an extra poison as well. So now this is looking a lot better because he was able to keep this anchor point. The attack before, the baby dragon and the stone slammer removed all that. So now the king is going to go this way, going to clear all the trash like this. So that's looking good. Wizards behind with some DPS to help the king get through this area. And now mass miners are going to come right through this area. The queen is going through the wall, unfortunately. We definitely wanted the queen to step up and grab this multi down here, but either way, she's going to go step up and go and clear the whole core. Grab the bomb tower, grab some nice value. King pops his ability right there, so nice job. Healers are getting hit by this multi. That's not too good. So look at this. The king is moving through. Now the enemy king, he's going to move over there. Hopefully he can kill that king. 2 more heal spells, dropping them, covering them through the rest of the bomb tower, through that multi and all that. Now the healers are going to get killed, it looks like, unless he pops queen. But he already popped the queen ability. Can she barely be able to take down that multi? It looks like she will just be able to under that heals of the healers. And then the king stays up right there. And then now the miners are moving through the rest of the space. So you can see how creating your initial funnel makes a huge difference to get the queen to charge the right way. Because if you clear too much, the queen will walk the wrong way and the raid can go down south very quickly, and he swags that last heal spell. Very nice adjustment to get that 10v10 triple. All right, so this next hit is going to be Corey Graham coming in with a Pekka Bobat, and this was a 99%. You probably asked, saying a 99% is very easy to clean up because you just have to maybe do it a little bit faster, just take one extra troop for some cleanup. But you never know, those can always make a big difference, right, if you don't get that one thing or set the funnel correctly. But let's see what Corey Graham does, and let's see the cleanup on his hit. Drops a Pekka right here. King got some nice value cleaning up that section right there. He's going to try to get this funnel right into the base, and the Stone Slammer is going to come right for here. Right, so this Pekka takes down that Archer Tower. He's going to send the Stone Slammer for this Wizard Tower right here. It's going to open up this section. And he was just in time to open up that section as well. Otherwise, the Queen would have stepped up and picked that off. But he opens it up and gets this value here, right? Has a jump spell leading into this section right here. So there's the jump. And then he does have Warden ability, right? So Queen actually follows inside the space here. And there's the Warden ability with the healers moving through. Going to kill this baby dragon and doesn't have a poison spell. And now it uses the bats on this side. So it uses them in a wave formation, meaning you drop them on the edge and they all group up through the base right here. Has only one free spell for all the splash damage buildings right here. But let's see, these Pekkas just get into range here. Very nice job. Doesn't need to use because the freeze because of that Wizard Tower is distracted. But let's see, this is the big kicker right here. So now the Pekkas are moving through, but look, oh no, the bats get hit off the Wizard Tower. I don't know what was happening. Something must have died, and the Wizard Tower doesn't want to hit the Pekkas there. But then he uses a free spell, and it was a wasted free spell, unfortunately. And then this Wiz Tower is going to kill all of these bats, unfortunately, and he's not going to have it. And if you take a look at this, we're going to put it on ×4. You're going to be like, oh, Carbon, look, that's going to be easy, right? You're going to be able to easily clean this up, the time, right? But no, these Pekkas are going to go for this wall, and it's going to be the very final second time fail. They're going to get that Archer Tower. They're going to try to move here to the Wizard Tower with 2 seconds left. And these bowlers are not going to be able to get it. They would have killed the Wiz Tower, but it was time. Now let's go ahead and jump into the cleanup of this hit. All right, so this is Octogram coming in and cleaning up Corey's hit. So what's a big difference? Well, you can see in this hit, he's got 4 balloons. A little bit different. What are those 4 balloons going to be used for? So he does the same thing. Baby Dragon here, does a Wizard over here, King here, clears this funnel, right? Tesla is up, so that's not too big of a deal. Kind of like Corey's hit, drops a Pekka right on this storage. I think he might have wanted to grab it here and go this way, but either way, now the rest of the Pekkas go here, and now the Stone Slammer goes early on this Archer Tower to make sure at least he opens up this wall right here to get that, right? And then the Stone Slammer moves onto the Wizard platform or tower and takes that down. So nice job. And now he's charging in, pops the Warden ability. He actually kind of absorbs some of those Seeking Air Mines and Sam's and the Red Air Bomb right there. Now some bowlers actually move up here, which was actually pretty nice to actually get some value. And the Queen is actually walking through this corridor right there. Pekkas are moving through. Same thing. So some Pekkas are going through like this, and they're going to go try to beat through the wall. Queen is in through here, and she's going to be able to step up. And now he's dropping the bats as well on a wave. Only has 1 freeze. But you can see he has 4 balloons. Hasn't dropped those balloons yet. So let's go and see. Look at this. The Queen steps up and grabs this back-end Wiz Tower, which is the Wiz Tower that caused Corey to use that free spell. He sees this Wizard Tower is distracted by the Pekkas, so doesn't have to use it. And look at this. It drops the balloons for this corner Wiz Tower, which is what caused Corey to time fail. And Octogram comes in and gets a beautiful cleanup here with a swag freeze. Doesn't even need it. So you can see the small little differences to fix the 11v11 3-star right there. So very nice job, Octogram, but still a great attempt, Corey, on that fresh attack. Alright, so this next one is the Town Hall 11, and this is Patronogram coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo, and this was the failed attempt. So let's go ahead and see what caused him to fail and what was the big difference. You'll probably be able to recognize it off the bat when it happens, right? So creates a nice funnel with the balloons right there. Gonna help cause the queen to go this way, right? So that's where he wants the queen to go. He has some wall breakers, so is it gonna be a wall break fail? He's gonna try to wall break this wall right here. Drops the test wall breaker to test that area. That's looking good. Drops a freeze, all good. And then wall breakers break that open. So it's all looking good so far. King's gonna clear this section down here, no problems. But the big thing is gonna be the jump spell, right? So the queen's gonna get through here, gonna move through, so that's looking good. Let's go and put it on ×4, get through these defenses, get through that, get through the CC, pops queen ability. But look at this, he's gonna be about a second too late with that jump. So right when that goes down, look at that. The jump spell is being dropped right there, but the queen is piecing out, right? The jump is down, but it's already too late. The queen is going on the outside, has to get that jump down before that expo goes down, because the queen now wants to go on the outside because that's the next defense she wants. And so he's like, all right, I got to try to fix it. Wall breakers are going to go through here under a rage, but he needs 2 wall breakers to break that wall open. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get it. And at this point, he starts to Lalo from this way. Finds a Tesla field down here. Freezes, tries to freeze the queen, but not going to be able to get it because of this jump, because he wanted the queen to get through here and use this corridor right here that's opening, that will allow the queen to step up here and then step up and grab all of that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the fix on the space. And so here is Mexigram coming in to fix the hit. Drops 2 balloons here, same thing, to take out the cannon. Wizard up top at 12. Looking good, right? So the balloons go down to take it down. So there it is. The cannon is down. I think it might, yeah, I think it was just 2 balloons right there. And so same thing, same entry, declares the whole top side right there. Now the queen is down, right? So he knows there's no bombs in this area, so he doesn't necessarily need to drop some test wall breakers because the scout told him there wasn't any. So now the king is going to go this way, drops the freeze, and drops the wall breakers to break through this wall. Nice job, gets that open. Now the king is moving this way. He's going to clear all this trash down here. That's looking good. Has to drop a rage because this sweeper is being a little annoying, pushing these healers back, but doesn't have to burn ability or anything, so that's good. Now he's going to step up through here, going to get this all down. But look at this big difference right here. Has some wizards behind the king. This is a big difference. You don't notice this, right? These wizards are going to be responsible for taking out this archer tower, and then they're going to step up and grab that air defense, right? So you don't notice those small little subtle things, because while this king is taking the archer tower, these wizards are taking that down. Now drops the jump, and that jump is down as the queen's working on this. But look, these wizards take out the archer tower, which would have been hitting the healers, and the wizards take out this air defense, which would have been hitting the healers, right? So now that goes down, so he doesn't lose all those healers, because otherwise this stuff would not have been able to been reached by the queen. So very nice job using those wizards to take those defenses down. Starts to Lalo from this angle, and the queen can step up and grab that back end multi and that air defense, and killed the enemy queen right there as she was charging through. Now the balloons are charging through. He knows there's the Tesla farm. Drops the stone slammer in that area. Some air skellies pop up. He's just going to fight right through them. Hasten his way through. The queen does die. Healers move down, but they're just kind of going to fly across the base at this point. Has 1 freeze left. No more haste spells. Finds the tornado trap. And what's going to come out? Pops the warden ability. And he's just going to try to move through and overwhelm the rest of the space. Pulls some red air bombs right there. The air scout is a little bit of annoying, but he does have the freeze. Drops it right there on the air defense and the wizard tower. But he's going to have enough here to get through. And you can see the small little differences right there to get the 3-star. So what do you guys think of today's video here of fixing the fails? Definitely I thought something like this would be helpful, especially at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. We will be having some Town Hall 12 hits come in a little bit. Tomorrow's video for the recap and the final score of the war between WHF and Independence. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe down below for the daily content. And I hope to see you guys next time. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.